Hello and greetings everyone, and welcome to my 5th cast of this evening. Hope you guys are enjoying them in order as I upload one and cast another. Just churning them out for you guys. That's what I do. So, this time we are going to have a silver level matchup. Technically silver versus bronze. South section here on Vanny Research Station. It's going to be from clan Where's the Mustard? It's going to be MillerDeath. And his opponent in the north section, it's going to be Daniel, the blue Protoss. So we got a PvP. We had one of these yesterday too. I was very excited about that, and I'm very happy about this one. PvPs. Usually I always talk about he who expands first loses, which last time I was proven wrong. But this is a lot easier map to expand on. You have a safe expo, even for a toss. Would you go Nexus first? I wonder. On a two-player map, though, I mean, you have a safe natural, but you're on a two-player map. So, do you or don't you? Got a forge coming here from Daniel. Remember? Okay, I did say bronze versus silver. I smell shenanigans. That's all I can say. I'm smelling shenanigans. Yeah. Totally going to happen here, guys. I think we are officially going to see a bronze cannon rush. Let's see how that works out. Number one, like I tell you guys, always bring a second probe if you are going to cannon rush. See, I will even give you lessons and tutoring on how to cheese, people. I'm more than happy to do so. There you go. So he's going to do that. There is no second probe on the way, which is always bad news. Also, don't leave your probe in a confined corner where if you happen to look away and they pin him, he dies. No, you leave him over here somewhere, and if he gets forced that way, at least you can, bail out to the left or the right and hopefully have him hotkeyed. Okay, he's going to have a cannon in his doorway for defense. I'm okay with that. And I still personally believe that... Oh my god, he doesn't even know. I still personally think Protoss is the best race to cannon. We had a discussion over this when we played that 4v4 Ascended Nation game. And the argument was that Zerg's actually the easiest to cannon. I personally disagree, but I'm trying to understand the sense behind that. You can't cannon on the creep. So of course that changes things right away. The best you could do is really contain your opponent. And roaches are pretty good, or banelings. It's just if you can stop a Zerg on one base, it's pretty nightmarish. Okay, and here the Protoss hard counter is Immortal. Terran hard counter is Siege Tank. And Zerg hard counter is either combo Baneling or Roach. Usually not Ling, because usually they'll be walled in a pretty tight way, and it just makes it really not advantageous to go Ling. Unless you're absolutely desperate. That pylon's screwed. And Cannon Rush is in full effect. Meanwhile, we have that poor little probe just died in the doorway to the one and only cannon. So, we have a wonderfully done Cannon Rush so far. MillerDeath certainly in trouble. Most definitely in trouble. Where's the Cyber Core? He's 75%. One of the most important things here is if he loses all of his stuff, he needs warp gates to finish. Oh, he can't even start that Immortal. He's dying to get this Immortal out. It is so huge. Can he do it? He's got to chrono the crap out of that. And there's one. That is such a huge unit right now. Because he's probably in range. Well, there goes the gateway, actually buying time for the robotics. This is a really bad place for a pylon. But nevertheless, here he comes. Cannon's getting even closer. Okay, he should be able to get a second Immortal out. Oh yeah, and he's like, do you have a natural? Nope. See, because now he's kind of stuck. Okay, see, going around that way. He's got to go into the corner here and only attack one at a time. He could take 10 shots and retreat, which I think he could kill it then. Yeah, so he can take one cannon at a time here with an Immortal. Just one Immortal. There goes to... Oh, the probe! Oh, the probe died! See, what do I tell you guys about losing probes? Oh, goodness gracious. And actually, he's taking damage. No. Well, he's going to have Photon Overcharge as an option here soon. He's got to kill both these cannons quick. Oh, is he going to lose it? Oh, God. One shot away. Next time he attacks a cannon, though, he will lose this immortal, so he's got to wait for full shields there. So, still halted here. Still just churning out immortals right now. That's the name of the game. He knows that probe died. Oh my god, no, that's a secondary pylon. At least Daniel made sure he got a second pylon. If this was the only one, I would be like, seriously? Seriously? But nevertheless, we're good here. Cyber Core just now going down, where on the other side, Warp Gates, I think Warp Gates is done. Yeah, it is. Oh, he's in range of all three. Bail out, bail out, bail out. Are you crazy? He's crazy. This one doesn't even have shields. I get the micro there. I would just always let the shields burned. +1 shields, actually, and speaking of, going on the way here from Daniel, I mean, granted, they do help photon cannons. I mean, they would give it +1 shield. Alright, he's going to go for the finish here. Oh, and the third immortal! Oh, one shot, one kill. Gotta love immortals for that. Good unit against Protoss, and that was Protoss on Protoss. Now, he hasn't been able to get a second base out yet because of the successful cannon rush. And also, please remember, there is a pylon right here. Warp Gates is on the way. Now I've pointed out the most two important things there. Let's see if these immortals do anything about that, or if this literally stays here. 3 more gates on the way here, so we're going up to 3-gate robos. It's very delayed, but of course, that's what happens when cannons show up in your base. At least he was wise enough to get those immortals. Some people will try to do that with zealots. And more often than not, you don't have charge. There goes the pylon, he finally got it. You're not going to have charge, so zealots are actually rather poor against cannons unless you have charge. So, let's keep that in mind. And just go straight for the robotics facility. Honestly, I did feel I had in the back of my mind that he might have been making a mistake. I didn't feel he was going to be able to get the robotics facility done and an immortal out before the cannons blew it up. That was the only reason I didn't like it so much. The only other thing you can really do is get a forge, because then you could get a cannon, say here or something, and then there's a certain point where he can't go any further because the cannon will have the same range as the cannon he's trying to drop. So that's how you kind of cut off a cannon rush. But he did get the immortals out, and so life has been good. Got the natural going down over here. This one's been going for a little bit. Full gas saturation over here. Stargate is down. It does have that +1 shields. Does not have a lot of base defense. Immortal Sentry. Immortal Sentry can be rather terrifying, especially when you're looking at being way behind right now. I don't feel like he is. I mean, if he's definitely behind. Daniel's behind. Probably just because he didn't get sniped that cyber core. Really slowing down the infrastructure would have been huge. But he did delay the mining. Oracle's going to be big. Except, honestly, I think the Warp Prism's going to walk right into it. I don't know. We'll see here. Remember, Red's got Warp Gates. MillerDeath. Here we go. Nope, not quite yet. Coming back. Forge going down over here from MillerDeath. Meanwhile, on the other side, we got +1 armor on the way. I was going to come over here and deal with this instead. Yeah, well, you might as well. You got to save your unit one way or the other. The Stalker. No, the Zealot. Going after the... Interesting. Got a kite here a little bit. Got a kite. Micro that one back. Pull this one back. Took a little bit of hull damage that he didn't need to, but nevertheless, he is okay. Oh, game number 4 that I cast is processing now, so you guys should have that in just a few minutes here. Probably while I'm still casting this game. So, Immortal Sentry, and now he's stopped. Did you notice he just straight up stopped building army? I don't know if that's because now he's trying to play macro catch-up, because he's 17 workers behind. I don't know, but here we go. Immortal Sentry. That is a powerful combo. We don't have any upgrades, but Daniel doesn't have that strong of an army. He's definitely got the inferior army. He's really good in the upgrades, or tech section, but a Void Ray would be kind of huge here. There's only 2 Stalkers and only 3 Sentries. Another Oracle coming out. Where is that other Oracle? He's over here. He has not engaged yet. Another base over there, buddy. There's indeed a base over here. Gonna mess up some more econ. Gotta hit that D button. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you killed them all. Now, like I said, he is way behind on workers now. Stalkers, they're just going to get train wrecked. Why is he not using warp gates? Does he not have warp gates yet? Oh god, here we go. Oh my god, those immortals are just chewing through the stalkers. Just chewing through them. He needs a void ray so bad it hurts. He's got this weird stopping plan too, though. Oh, no, 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 and he's not microing that one. Okay, alright, alright. He's got MillerDeath down to 14 workers. This is it. I mean, this would be it, but I don't think Daniel can stop this. Despite him being all in. Oh, God, the DTs. Did he get them down? Where they at? Where the hell are they? It showed DTs. Tell me he got them off. 2 are warping in. 1's warping in somewhere. Oh, no. He doesn't have warp gates. He got a DT, though. He has a DT. It's too late as far as ultimately here. There is a DT. Another one trying to be chronoed out. Not going to happen. He can make an observer over here. MillerDeath, I mean, yes, he's crippled on the worker count, which is drastically changing as we speak. But there's only 1 DT. Imagine if he had gotten like 3 or 4 out. Just having warp gates. He did have warp gates. Why wasn't he using them? Why do people do that? Oh my goodness. Now, keep in mind, these guys didn't die. He does have a little bit of extra money. And this 1 DT, I mean, it's going to take him about an hour to kill them all. Because with the hardened shields, 10 extra shots. I mean, yeah, he's going to have an observer over there before it's ever going to matter. Yeah, I think this is just about it. I mean, like I said, yeah, this DT, but he keeps randomly attacking different units. It's not even the same one. So, of course, it's not going to do a whole lot here. There goes that. It's kind of fun watching him just kind of poke around, though. DT has only 2 kills. Only 2 kills in that entire engagement. Yep, found that base. My god, that DT ever going to get a 3rd kill? I honestly don't think so. And there you go. Daniel has left the game. And now we know for sure 1 DT is absolutely no good against Immortal Stalker Zealot. Nope, definitely not. So I want to say good cannon rush to start. Like I always say, bring a 2nd probe with you. Third, don't make your probe walk into an Immortal. And I don't know. I think he maybe should have just pushed out the cannons a little harder. If that, I mean, he was committed all in on it. So kind of just don't give up on it. And he gave up on it as soon as his probe died. But nevertheless, good comeback by MillerDeath. He was completely, well, he was dead on workers. It was like 16 to 41. But Daniel ended up losing everything there. So good comeback. And Immortals very strong against Protoss, unless you're dealing with Void Rays. All right, catch you guys later. Peace out.